I hit my head last night. So I am freaking out. I think I'm fine. I think it's the wine, which is why I have a headache. But I don't know. I was doing a front walkover and I fell hard on my head. And now I'm fine. It's like I'm not dizzy or anything. But I definitely had a headache when I woke up. And now my headache's gone. I just feel like a little weird. I'm going to eat some breakfast. How about that? I'm going to have some yummy breakfast. I also watched, I also think it's the wine that I'm feeling good. I'm paranoid now, thinking I have a concussion. So my daughter was teaching me these new gymnastics moves yesterday. Not new, trying to get me to do a pull-up, hip cast, and then I couldn't do the cast. I think I'm now overthinking this whole thing, but I then was doing a front walkover and I did it. And then I went to do the show at the Boulevard, came back, and I said, I want to try the front walkover again. I tried it and I hit my head very hard on the floor. And immediately I started to get like, not like dizzy in the sense of you got hit in the head, but it went away. And I put ice on it until I went to bed. And I watched House of Villains, had my wine, had food. I was fine. I woke up with a little headache, but I also had wine last night. So like I usually get headaches from the wine. But now I read online, if you have a concussion, they tell you to take Tylenol, not Motrin, to prevent brain bleeding. And now I'm thinking, oh wait, well, I'm not sure if I don't think I have a concussion, to be honest with you. But now I'm paranoid. So my mom just told me to wait and see how I feel later. I was expecting to wake up with it even more like sore, and it's not. So I'll just keep. I also think wine makes you very sleepy, so now I'm also sleepy. So now I'm gonna have some breakfast, wake the fuck up, take a cold shower, get this popping. So, welcome to the Divorce Diaries live stream. Next week I'm gonna be in Austin, Texas. I'm very excited about that. A week from today, I'll be signing up for Kill Tony. Hopefully, that's what that's the goal. That's the goal, baby. Kill Tony. Let's go. I'm just getting paranoid about my head. So I'm hoping. By the way, I also went to town on my sauce last night. That sauce I made was so good. Is anybody in the live stream? Hello. I don't see anyone chatting. Unless my screen is all broke. Welcome to the live stream. I just have poop. Worried about your head. I know. It sounds bad, right? Hopefully not. If I didn't wake up with a little bit of a headache, I wouldn't care. But I also had like a glass and a half of wine last night after it happened. So it's actually fine now. It doesn't even hurt that bad. Like I'm just a little like foggy. And foggy is a symptom of a concussion. But I also had wine last night and didn't get enough sleep. I went to bed at almost 2 o'clock. Hi. My mom said if this gets worse, just call the doctor. But I think I'm okay. go down a rabbit hole, and then it's like, ooh. But then I took Motrin, and it's like, don't take Motrin if you have a concussion because it can cause brain bleeding. And then I was like, oh, God forbid. But then my mom's like, well, you took it already. Just, I don't know. I'll call John later, and then he'll be like, you're crazy, and I'll feel better. If my boyfriend doesn't think I'm crazy when it comes to these neuroses things, then there's a problem. I did hit it hard, but it's not like I didn't throw up or see stars or anything like that. But it got like, and also I'm very surprised when I touch it, it's not that sore. Actually, yeah, I did have a little more wine than I thought, so that could be that too. Let's make some eggs and shit, man. I'm hungry. Yeah, let's get it poppin'. No, I'm overthinking it. I don't think he's calling me crazy for that. No. Oh yeah, pink pineapple. We cut up the pink pineapple too. We're gonna have some fun breakfast this morning. Like my daughter didn't finish it all, but did you guys ever see pink pineapple? Isn't it cool? Oh, it's so good. Delicious. Okay. That pineapple was good. Oh, that pineapple was good. Was good. Was good in the neighborhood. I watched House of Villains. Oh, that's exactly what I needed. It definitely was the wine. That's pink pineapple. Yes, Rosie. Did you hear my story? I was doing a front walkover in my kitchen, and I hit my head really hard on the kitchen floor, and like to the point where when you hit it that hard, it's like you start getting like an immediate headache, or like dizzy feeling. Not dizzy, but yeah, I'm okay. I just was paranoid because I woke up with a headache, but I also had like 2 glasses of wine last night. I know I first said a glass and a half, but I looked at the bottom like I think I had 2, or maybe it was just a glass and a half, but still. And I stayed up later to finish watching House of Villains, which, by the way, spoiler alert, stop listening if you don't want to hear. Drita fucking won. Yeah, Drita. Anyway, I took some Motrin for my headache, and it's going away. But then I was read online, if you have a concussion, that Motrin can cause brain bleeding. You guys don't think I have a concussion, right? I think I'm okay. I'm just... Also, the show went well last night, the workout room. Yeah, I mean, I iced the back of it. Right here. I iced it, and it's not really any bump. My head's already bumpy. Like, see, like it's not even sore. If I'm like moving around, it's not like sore, but it's tender. If there's certain right here, it's tender. Right here. And so the only thing, like, oh yeah, so this is the pink pineapple. I might get another one. There's no spoons left? Oh. Yeah, do you guys think I'm fine? Or do you think I should be concerned? Because now I'm getting concerned. I don't have to put cheese on it. I'm gonna make myself an egg. I'm just like over paranoid, especially because I have so much I have to get done this week, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to. Also, we were having fun. Like my daughter was teaching me, and I was like, "Hi, Tony." Oh, this is great. When I came back from the show, I was like, "All right, I'm gonna try it again." No, you can say I'm paranoid. I am. I don't want to have a concussion. And the thing is, I was just saying that my daughter was reading about it in school, and she was like, "Are you sure? I don't have a concussion. My head hurts." I'm like, "No." You guys have had pink pineapples before? I think I'm okay. Well, I just think if it gets worse, I'll go to the doctor. But it doesn't feel. There's nothing that feels out of the ordinary. Except I woke up with a slight headache and a little bit more sleepy. But I also went to bed later and had wine. So it's hard to determine that, you know? What was it, the hit of the head or the fact that you had wine last night? Oh, my Wi-Fi. Hang on, my Wi-Fi's not on. Sorry about that. All right, we're making coffee and some eggs and our milk. Yeah, good point. Try no wine tonight and see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good point. I have very limited bowls too. I don't know what goes on in my house with bowls. Ah! Oh, did you guys like, hi John Doe. Good morning, Anthony. Did you guys like the egg smash yesterday on the live? I have to find that clip. I was trying to do it yesterday and it was still processing. Of my boyfriend just smashing the egg on me. I'm getting uber paranoid now. I'm getting uber paranoid because I feel very, like, I do feel very tired, but I think that's from the wine. But my head is a little sore when I touch it. Oh, it was good. You have to look at it. Yeah, so he was like, he doesn't realize how hard it is to crack the egg. Although I guarantee you he'll do it with his biceps. He's a strong one. And pink pineapple is in there. The coffee is in there. I don't know where my little plate went. I should have. I wasn't sure. I don't know why he didn't try himself earlier. I should have told him, you mean? Yeah. I think we were going to do that when we were in Virginia, as all of us try it together. By the way, Cedar Rose Vineyard, our daughter's state competition is right by there. So I'm going to see if I can get some time there again. I'm smelling the coffee. Oh, hold on. Toast. This is the last of the cinnamon raisin toast. I'm getting paranoid, guys. I don't want to have a concussion. It says too, it can like take up to days to. All right, I'll set up. So. I'm paranoid. I'm 44. I don't want to have. My mother's like, you're in your 40s. Why are you trying that kind of stuff? I'm like, that's great mentality, Mom. Thanks. Great mentality. Making eggs and coffee. Hi, Trolla? Did you just call me a Trolla? It's a Trolla. Whoopsie. All right. My Divorce Diaries mug. You can get one of those at my merch store, which is great. Hi, guys. All right, so I was freaking out about my head because I hit my head on the floor yesterday when I was trying to do a front walkover. And it was pretty hard, but I iced it right away. I went back to I was like, I'm gonna have my wine and watch House of Villains, the season finale. I did, and then I went to bed pretty late actually, and then thought I was gonna go to bed earlier, and I was just caught watching it, and then I fell asleep, woke up with a little bit of a headache, but I was like, is that from the wine or from my head? I don't know. So I'm just gonna monitor it. Hi Gary. So I'm hoping it's just in my head and I'm overreacting. What do you guys think? Maybe I should have let that stay in there a little bit longer. Toast. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, to be honest with you. feels like a little bit heady. That's what I'm getting concerned, but I don't know. I'll call John and be like, can you like talk me off the ledge? Wait, I see how I feel later. These are very soupy. I used to half a cup of the milk, half a cup of the coffee, 2 tablespoons of sugar. After a conversation this weekend about the chemicals that got put in her food, I just feel like at this point we're all doomed. If you live in America, it's crazy. I didn't know that. I should know that. Well, if you're only listening to the live stream, you just missed the fact that all the tea bags, I got tea bagged. Yep, I got tea bagged. I want to know, my boyfriend said he listens to all my live streams, or he said active listening isn't really what he does. He'll like put it on in the background. So I want to say hidden things and see if he'll answer them. Also, I wrote on his memo board at work, John loves Michelle. I don't know if he's found it yet. Probably did and deleted it. Because it's gay to say that he loves his girlfriend. I'm joking. Probably deleted it. Because he went back into the office after I wrote it. Good morning, easy to be hard. There's no escape. They have microplastics too? Damn. Did I put the sugar in my coffee already? Uh-oh. Hey, Chris. That's a sign I have a concussion. Good morning, Bear. And did not put the sugar in. Do you guys ever remember if I put the sugar in? Ooh. So, what is on the agenda for the week? Well, this is the week before. I leave for Austin, which I'm very excited about. And I want to make sure I have all my ticket sales pumped up and ready to go. I'm the next Ellen DeGeneres. Well, first of all, I don't want to be Ellen DeGeneres, but I would like to have her fame. She's also hated by a lot of people, I feel like. She's a big old lesbian. I'm not a lesbian. Nothing wrong with being a lesbian. I'm just not that. Like, how am I the big next Ellen DeGeneres? But if that's a compliment, I'll take it. I don't know. I'm coming at that wrong, I guess. Thank you for thinking I'm the next Ellen DeGeneres. How about that? How about just say thank you? One of my best friends is a cop, and her ex-husband cheated on her with a woman off of TikTok, or no, I don't know where he found the woman, but they made a TikTok together, and that's how she found out that was his girlfriend. She was, you're right. So I'll take it as a compliment. So my friend found out they were having marital problems for a while, and she said, she goes, if we're going to work on our marriage, it was her birthday weekend, and like all this stuff, like he went to Florida for a friend's engagement something, and she found out that he was with the girlfriend. Anyway, long story short, they got divorced. He remarried this woman who they had a kid with. Cut to the fact the woman's a mess. The woman who he cheated on my friend with, and craziness. So if you're being cheated on and you're ending your marriage, karma comes back. Now her ex-husband also is now like retiring on disability or something, because he like fell in 2 inches of water as a firefighter and couldn't get back up. I am fabricating it, but like there's a storyline behind it. But like she's in a relationship now with a woman. Is that a fly? And he's like telling her how he's like putting the whole thing about like how God doesn't, what she's doing is not teaching their kids the right way. Like basically, you cheated on their mother with multiple women, lied through your teeth about everything, and now you're telling her that she is not leading by example? Guys, I'm freaking out. I'm starting to feel like I'm dizzy. Am I dizzy? Oh my God, wake up, Michelle. All right, let's go in the bathroom. All right, let me go in the bathroom and like wash myself with cold water. Okay. This always works. I shouldn't have taken the Motrin. Now I'm freaking out because I read online that if you take the Motrin, you're gonna have brain bleeding. Yeah. Let's go, guys. We got this. I honestly think it's just me. I think I'm just being paranoid. But I hit my head, and I also had wine after, so you're a dumbass, Michelle. I just didn't. I also very much wanted to have like my wine on a Sunday with my show, but you know what? I have shit I have to do, and I need to get it together. This is the wrong towel to have on here. No, I don't know. What? Yes, I caught your comment. Just call you GC. I don't know why I'm calling you GC. Let's go, everybody. Hit that like button. Guys, I'm in love, honey. I'm in love. Hey, I'm in love. I'm in love. Hey, I'm in love. The 10 years I've had this brand, I've been bitching about dating and men, and I'm gonna say I have to just enjoy this moment right now. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. Hey. It's a good feeling. But my boyfriend knows how to check me. Like, I'll be like, I'm in love. He'll be like, he'll say some comment like he made about Rosie. He's like, oh, tagged, like joking around, deflecting off of the emotional Michelle. Emotionally mushy. Ow. You know what else is mushy? This thing. Gross. Okay, so let's talk. Okay, that cold water helped. Yes, let's get it. Okay, so Rosie, I feel like we're long lost sisters. I just do. I feel like I bet you Rosie will think this. Like, we do have similar track of thought. laugh my ass off. Blowing my nose is sexy. Listen, it is not, okay? Bastello, we gotta do the stretches. All right. Do I take any supplements? No. I get a lot of vitamin D. Hey! Actually, right here. That. I'm supposed to take that every day. Yeah, I did the show last night. I thought it went well. I actually think that crowd was responsive. It was mostly comics, but there was 3 audience members, and it was like a good workout room last night. I worked 15 minutes of new material. Some of it intertwined with a little bit old jokes, but I also I did a lot of new stuff. I just like some things hit too. The Ric Flair thing hit. I said some people think I look like Holly Holmes. They also say I look like Ric Flair, and everyone cracked up. Everybody cracked up. They're like, "Oh my God, that one works." So thank you to everybody who thinks I look like Ric Flair. Ric Flair's sister. Is it working? Not working. I know. I definitely feel better now that I splashed cold water on my face. It definitely feels a little like heady over here. I just hope it's like, it'll go away soon. So we are going to check the status of what's going on with my tax refund. I have to contact my lawyer, my accountant today too. Do you think that when somebody cheats, like my friend's ex-husband, you think that he's warranted to start giving her advice on her relationship? Like, I also, like, if she wants to be a lesbian now, let her be a lesbian. That's on her. You know? Right. And also, he cheated on her, lied about it, and not only cheated, multiple times. Cheated. Multiple times. Not just once, not just twice, multiple times. All right, I'm going to see what's going on. If it was not sent. I do think that. Oh, Lunar Beam, yes! Lunar Beam. Lunar Beam. Mwah. Thank you so much, Lunar Beam. I appreciate you. I'm going to put my shorts on for you guys so we can stretch. Everybody, just so you, the reason why I hit my head on the floor hard yesterday when I was doing the front walkover, and I'm afraid I hope I don't have a concussion. I don't think I have a concussion. I just had a headache this morning. Also because I had wine last night, so that could be a problem. That could be why. But I had the wine after it hit my head. That was dumb. Right? But I was like excited about the like after I got done with the show, having my daughter go to bed and watching House of Villains, and having that glass of wine. Okay? So I was excited about it. And that's what I did. I really wanted to just enjoy it. 75 of you are in here. My boyfriend does not like when I say that. But I like it. I want to draw attention to the fact that I want the numbers to go up. But he sounds like I'm anyway. I don't want to do a poll, but do you guys think? You know what? I want to ask you guys a question. Do you think I'm a positive person? The definition is growing. It is? You think so? Okay, so let's talk about this. I know. I don't think it does either, to be honest with you, but let's keep chalking up the numbers. Oh, ha. Like, what YouTuber brings up the number? I know. I guess there's a point to that, though. But whatever. So let's talk about something that's fantastic and fabulous. I'm coming to Austin next week. Less than a week. Cafe Bustelo. Have it. Should I bring with me in my packet, my suitcase? I can't believe I'm not gonna have it for. Oh no, Natalie! I'll have it. I can bring it on our way to Austin. So we have. I'm performing on Sunday at Full Out Theater for Divorce Diaries, but I am aiming to get on stage every single day I am in Texas. So on that Friday night, there's an open mic at midnight. I gotta ask Natalie about that because someone's gonna have to drive me to it, or I'll Uber it. And if not, there's another mic in Austin on midnight, so I'll do that one. And then I'm gonna do the Kill Tony sign up, and then there's a mic at the mothership. I think you sign up for the same thing. I don't know. I hope I get picked for one of them. Guys, if I got picked on Kill Tony, I would be so nervous, but I'm excited because I want to do it and try it and be funny. Me, myself. How long have you been doing stand-up, Michelle? Technically since 2018, but not full-time dedicated. I just started dedicating the last year to doing as many mics and as many spots as possible. That's going to be my answer. But I technically have been doing it. I started it I think even earlier than that, 2017, because I took the class at the end of the year. I did maybe a few more open mics. I took 2 classes, but I wasn't actively doing it every single day. But I also don't want to lie. But my boyfriend was like, you just have to skirt the question. I've been dedicating my time the last year fully to stand up. I started originally in 2018, so I was doing it on and off. That's what I'm going to say. Because if I'm not great, but that is the truth. I have been doing stand up for a while. It's just consistently the last year. Ken Masters, yes. Also, guys, I'm getting really paranoid about my head. Also, what do they do if you have a concussion? Not give yourself motion like I just did? All right, going back on topic. I'm telling the audience right now what I would say if I was on Kill Tony. I'm gonna text my boyfriend and say, "Do you think I have a concussion?" I'm probably crazy. Need a you're just crazy. I'll wait till later. It's not just my opinion, most comics are aware of psychology. Of course. Give me a topic and I'll riff off of it. So, and then if he says what's an interesting fact about you? What is an interesting fact about me? I don't know. What's a really fun fact about myself? Let's list the fun facts about me, right? Potential Kill Tony. I'm a Scorpio. No, he'll be like, that's really ridiculous that you're saying that. I mean, my show, I have a comedy show called Divorce Diaries that I started. Fact about you. I can say, turned my divorce into a business. I have a show called Divorce Diaries. Thank you for the 6-7, Mike Maxwell. I appreciate you. I do have my minute. Oh, I practice it every day. I have my minute. Guys, I'm starting to get really paranoid about my head. I do feel a little dizzy. Oh my God, I'm like paranoid right now. I have concussions more for the front of the head. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wait, am I not supposed to do heavy sports or something like that? I don't know. Hi, I hit my head on the floor last night and I'm paranoid that I have a concussion. See, like I just did the jumping jacks and now I feel a little heady. I hit my head on the ground. I'm paranoid I have a concussion now. Oh God, okay. All right, well, I'll be okay. I'm not trying to find myself. I know who I am. I'm a performer. I've always liked a lot of aspects of performing, from musical theater, dance, writing, acting, stand up. What I'm resonating the most with is stand up. Feels like stand up was my place. I know. Do you think I should go to the doctor? Or should I wait? I don't know if it's dizzy or if it's heady. It is if I've had too much wine. I had like a glass and a half. I think I had like a glass and a half, 2 glasses. Hit my head on the floor last night doing a forward walkover. And then I wouldn't be as concerned, but I took Motrin, and now I'm concerned I'm gonna have brain bleeding or something, because that's what it says. I'm just gonna text my boyfriend. Don't say that, Chris. I think I'm overreacting. I think I'm okay. I have to stop. I also had like 2 glasses of wine, so that's why I'm like, maybe it's just that. If it feels worse, I'll go to the doctor. I know. I just have so much work. I have to get it together. Just get it together, Trina. Get it together. So now I'll look this up. Watch, I'll do this. If you took Motrin, monitor yourself for 24 to 48 hours for worsening symptoms. Whoops. Should not have had alcohol. Okay. Avoid exercise. Hi, Maxwell. Oh my gosh, I love it. Professional ballroom dancer. Yes. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. It just says if monitor yourself for the next 24 hours if for worsening symptoms. Stay hydrated. Avoid further alcohol. when I go see her, she takes 2 hours to see me. So I'm gonna just wait. By the end of today, if I still feel like weird, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna go to the doctor tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I mean, it just says that if you took it and for a concussion, you just have to monitor yourself. I'm also just doing it using AI. Oh, sorry, easy to be hard. I'm sorry, now I understand what you're talking about. Good morning, Erasable Ninja. So last night I had after I tried the walk over again and I iced it. I woke up with a slight headache or heady feeling. I don't have a concussion, right? I know, it sounds crazy. Just, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I mean, the thing is, like, it's just saying to monitor it, but if I feel worse later, I'm gonna go. I do think it's some of this is the wine. So I'm gonna just monitor it. Monitor, monitor. Da, 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 da. I don't know. I'm gonna take it easy today. Get checked, Michelle, to be safe. I knew you were gonna say that. It doesn't. Yeah. All right. So we'll figure it out. Well, I have eaten and I've been dancing. Okay. Okay. Chat is getting me anxious. Baddie alert. Hi, everybody. Let's do this. What is the 4-hour rule for head injury? I think my mail's coming in. Increased drowsiness, severe headache. If symptoms are mild and stable after this 4-hour window, the immediate risk of severe acute injury is reduced. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna monitor it. I mean, I just fell on my head. I mean, it like hit hard. But honestly, ironically, it doesn't feel like a large bump, and it's not that sore to touch. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like a concussion to you. I have none of the symptoms except that I woke up with a little headache, and that's what I'm saying. I also had wine last night. God, I shouldn't have brought it up because I knew everybody was going to self-diagnose me with one. If you're looking for the answer, what? Oh God, come on! I can't know. I see now. I'm going to start freaking out. Now I'm starting to think I'm dizzy. Okay, so let me ask you guys this. I don't even think reading all the comments is a good thing for you right now. No, it's definitely not. This is making me 1,000 times worse. I'm having a panic attack now. Full blown. Full blown panic attack. Alright. If I start to feel like, try a gentle yoga session. They rate symptoms after when you're calm. I'm starting to freak out now. But now I'm starting to think I have a balance thing because everybody's like, I'm starting to panic about that. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. All right. My vision is getting bad anyway because I'm older. I think it was the wine. I don't know. All right. Mad Acoustic, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Try to balance in a pose. Okay. I mean, I've hit my head before with like, and it's been sore, and I haven't had concussions. It's actually really very one small area is very sore. Right here. But why does everybody think it's even a mild concussion? Like that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go to my doctor if I feel the same way I do right now tomorrow and not having a new line, I'll go to my doctor. Or if it feels worse, I'll go. So there really isn't anything you can do for a concussion, right? Except don't take the Motrin like I just did. I slept already. That's the other thing is like I slept. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like that happened. Like I fell right on my head, but like yeah, now I'm scared. All right, we're making this chat too much about the concussion. It's not a concussion. We're making it too much about my fat head. I mean, it is like I am a little heady, and I will say that. Well, that's what I'm saying. I would have been like losing vision, throwing up. It's just a monitor, but now I'm like, I took the Motrin because I had a headache. I had wine. What else am I doing wrong here? Oh my god, I don't want to have a brain bleed. No jumping, no exercise. Just let's have a conversation about the subject. Okay. You're coherent, not garbled or anything. Sure, you're okay. What is my channel about? It's about divorce and my neuroses. I might have to do something different than 100 jumping jacks today. We'll do 100. We'll do 100 bicep pulls. How about that? Yeah, do you like that? Yeah. And then brain bleeds. Yeah, no, I'm not going to run today. He's okay. See, he says you don't have a concussion. Are you listening to the live stream? I did not. I had wine after. Okay. Are you listening? I'm just nervous. Also, Joe Rogan says ibuprofen cures depression. Do you agree? No. No. I hit my head on the floor last night. Hey man, what's out there? When you start dribbling and pour coffee down your shirt, we'll panic for you. Okay. I do feel a little dizzy. I'm just kidding. All right, I gotta calm down. I was having my wine while watching House of Villains, okay? I slammed my head into a car windshield from a bicycle accident. I lost the brakes and slammed into my dad's car windshield. For the record, I hit my head before I had the wine. And I wanted to have the wine I got at the vineyard with House of Villains, watching House of Villains. Probably shouldn't have done that. Easy to be hard. Yes. Are you coming back in? So John has messaged me back and said to stop drinking wine. I don't have compassion. And Googling reasons why your head hurts. If I didn't hit my head, I would be like, oh, it's from the wine. But I hit my head. I get it. I can get a phone call and decline the damn thing and still boost me out of these live streams. No, always saying hi if you guys noticed. Oh yeah, it does. It says hi when you come back in. Mexican coffee? What's that? Just I don't know what's in Mexican coffee. I know he's watching. That's why he said it. I know he's watching because he's probably like, she's probably talking about this. I am. Okay. What you just showed? It's kind of like the reason why you think like in the back of my head, you think, oh, okay, it's fine. Like I want to have the glass of wine and enjoy watching House of Villains and all that stuff. But then I was like, you should have just gone to bed because you're not getting up early after that. Don't hit your head on anymore before Austin. No, I know. Have you ever done ballroom dance? Yes, I have. So you don't have anything to worry about unless you start getting nauseous. Don't get hyper over that. You guys all in the chat just hyped me up because I was like, oh my God. And it's saying it sounds like you have a concussion. And now you're saying you're fine unless you feel nauseous. I should have never brought it up because I knew that that's what happens when you go down a rabbit hole of your brain. I know. All right. So Austin is April 26th, which is in a couple of days. Not even a couple of days, actually. 6 days. So we're going to put that in the chat. I'm going to put it. Stress can bring on their own set of symptoms. 44 super agent. Yeah, I know. It can. Oops. Hold on. I gotta get back to the. It can bring on its own form of symptoms. I agree. He should watch. He does. That's the best part. That's actually called supporting me, Chris. April 26th. I appreciate that greatly, actually. He said that to me, but he said like he'll watch it like while he's doing things. That's really supportive, and I've never had that before, so I appreciate it greatly. Google is everyone's worst diagnoser. I agree. Someone just sent a gift. Thank you, Mike, for sending the butterfly. Thank you, the butterfly. How pretty is that? Yes. Butterfly, butterfly, kisses. Mm. Mm-mm. Okay. Thank you for the floating heart. Mwah. You said a couple of days versus 6 days. That is brain hemorrhage. Oh, come on. Don't say that's brain hemorrhage. It's not. I shouldn't have hit my head and then drank wine. That is definitely what I should not have done. But I was looking forward to the glass of wine, watching House of Villains once my daughter went to bed, and I should have waited until the morning, like today, because hit your head and you're gonna get all your, I should have done that. But I'm out for a minute. I got a kid sick at home from school. I'm sorry, Maxwell. So last night's show at the Boulevard was great. Good workout room. Sometimes it's hit or miss with that space because there's either 0 people there or there's a group of people there. There was a good audience. Lots of comics there to work out some new material. I was able to stay a little bit longer and work some new stuff. Here's something about you could probably work into a routine about divorce, the conundrum that it actually is. Divorcing can be a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Yeah. Was that's it? Just the conundrum of divorce being a good and a bad thing? Yeah, definitely. Can be lonely, could be isolating, could also be independent, and you're on your own. Oh, this is what we were saying about what we were gonna say about Kill Tony when he's like, "What's some interesting facts about you?" Right? If he asks that, he might ask the hobby thing. I can say, well, I want to say I turned my divorce into a business. But they're going to be like, how much money to make from the business? And they're like, still going. What is it? Mad. No, it's not hemorrhage. I'm a fireman. I know the signs between hemorrhage and a slight head injury. Well, sometimes you just hit the nail right on the head. Literally. The nail on the head. I hope my boyfriend's not mad at me. The message sounded pretty Michelle. Drinking wine the weekend. It's not funny that I do this to myself. All right. An interesting fact. I turned my divorce into a business. That's what I could say. And then I could talk about the live stream series. That's what I was going to say. If he asked me my hobbies, I want to say I don't really have hobbies. I just kind of fill my world with things I like to do based with work and my kid. So like my live streams. So those are some things that I like to do. I run every day. And then I do my live streams. I guess it's not really a hobby though, but I don't have time for a hobby. And that's the truth of it. Like, I don't have time for a hobby because the things that I love to do, which most people are like, this is my hobby, things I love to do are what I want to make money from. So when I was teaching in a school district, I was doing the things I love to do that I didn't consider hobbies, trying to make those my full-time salary. So thanks, Chris. I don't think my boyfriend. Well, he didn't see how hard I hit my head last night. My daughter got scared. That was one thing where it's like my daughter is someone that's like, "Mom, you're being silly." Like it did when it happened. I was like, "Ah!" And then she was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "No, I'm okay. I'm okay." But I was a little concerned if I didn't ice it right away, it would have gotten like this. But my head is bumpy as it is. So. Oh, well, too late. I'm flying at the end of the week, so. I mean, All right, so the workout room was good. Sorry about this. The workout room was good. I'm gonna do the dojo tonight, and they have the bucket pull, and then Tuesday they have another mic, and then Wednesday is their door show, their house show. Sorry. I know that sounds crazy. It's weird to say. There was love all around, but my head was too cloudy to see it. No, I'm just kidding. Frank Barber. Hi. You know my dad's name was Frank and he was a barber? That's crazy. I've had my hair sewn to the door I was holding for leaving. Oh, I didn't even think of the door. Oh, God. Not really. It just hit it. When I hit it, I got the pain. It hurt right away, like a dizzy, not dizzy, but like like dizzy headache. But not. I didn't like lose my. It just hurt. That's it. I just thought like, fuck, that was a hard hit. But we're here and we're doing it. If it feels weird later, I'll go to the doctor. But if it doesn't, I'm fine. Also, I should not have had wine afterwards. I shouldn't have just went to bed. But I was like, okay, I'm icing my head. I'm fine. I'm going to watch House of Villains and I'll have the wine. Nope. Should not have done that. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, no jokes. You should go get checks out. You corrected yourself many times. It's more like mental blips. What? No, I didn't. I always do that too. Are you serious? Don't have. Okay, now you're freaking me out. What? I always do that. I always have a mental blips. No, all right. I'm going to stop. Mental blips? What? Have I been? Have I been doing that? Manic, are you fucking with me? What mental blips? Plus, you said go get checks out. What checks have I gotten out? All right, listen. April 26th. Let's go. Austin, Texas. First, I'm flying into Houston. Yeah, they're not. It's not helpful. And if my boyfriend is listening, he's be like, "Oh my god, if she doesn't stop talking about her head." It is what it is. So, but I brought it up. My fault. No one's bringing up my amazing biceps that the egg did not crush. I mean, I do think like healthier mindset is eating better and not like only one of the weekend, because I do think like it doesn't help you during the week at all. Ugh. It is what it is. I'm not way behind them. What? Are you serious right now? Are you guys fucking with me? I keep up with the comments. What other comments have I not been keeping up with? Oh my god. You guys are fucking with me. Come on. Oh, come on. Now you guys are fucking with me. One eye is not pointed in the other direction. So there was a 3 audience members there last night.
it sounds bad, but it's like mostly comics that come to do workout material, and there was people in the back too that come forward. The three that came up were engaged, and everybody, like, it was a good group to hear how the material is working, and the comics that were there were responsive. So I got a feel for some of the new material that I'm working on. So see, I do want to start hanging out at the cellar. I said that a little bit before. I've been to the cellar before. It's like you can't really get in. I mean, actually, I don't know. Like, I haven't really. I've done where I've had to sit and watch a show because of What's Up New York, but I haven't just gone to hang out. So I gotta figure that one out. Okay. Someone has an interview. I have to use the restroom. So I'm gonna bring you guys over here for a second. Okay. Be right back. Throw stones at glass houses. Ew. Alright, sorry guys.
Hey, sorry about that. Oh, so you guys don't have like the Canadian flag hanging around in a lot of places? Oh, someone loves the. Okay, hang on a second. Sorry about that. So if you are just tuning in, this has been a stream of my crazy head getting hit and me talking about how I hit it yesterday, and now I think I have a concussion, even though I don't. I had wine after, so it's probably that, and I sound like a Looney Tune, but that's okay. It's just, and then I'm going down a rabbit hole of Googling it, and I need to calm down. Because now I'm like, is my speech slurred? What to do to die today in a minute or two till 2? A thing distinctly hard to say, but harder still to do. With a rat-tat-tat-tat of a drum and something at a quarter to, I forgot the whole thing. That was from college. So major business sometimes, and then the odd person joins on the flags. Cranberry, are you Canadian? Hey. Canada's in the house. Oh, see, is my eye twitching? Uh-oh. My eye is twitching. What's in the back of my shirt? You see it? It's a coffee. It's a just what is it? It says, what does it say? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, coffee. That's what it says. Don't you love it? Cheers, everybody, to your coffee. We're gonna do the math. I'm gonna get the maths because I'm overly paranoid now. That I feel like my eye is twitching a little bit. If John is still listening to this, he's like, I'm gonna kick her butt. Like and subscribe. So I had an audition yesterday. I got that in. And I'm hoping that's for a commercial. Tello. Let's see what happens with that. As far as the auditions go, they're a little slow. And it's been an interesting like ride with them because I really want to work on television, film, but it's not happening with those auditions. I'm getting mostly commercial auditions, mostly because I don't have a theatrical agent. I have a commercial agent. Hi, Wyoming, how are you? And I need lots of television is coming directly from agencies where there's it's called express breakdowns. And if you don't have access to the express breakdowns, it's because you're not an agent. So it's harder to get them. Also, they do have Actors Access and casting networks do have television auditions, but they're mostly for like background actors. And they're not, it's not, I don't want to work background. Yep, those apartment buildings don't have much privacy as I do I. They don't. Correct. So it's a lot of like, hey neighbor, how are you doing? Yeah, like the people next door to me can see right in our yard. It's like, hey, what's going on? All right, so we did 36 votes. I did have a manager. So I'm going to end the poll. Right now we have 36 single, 31 married, 33 divorced.
It's pretty even across the board.
Pretty even. Across the board. So, how are the guns? Been taking care of them? Right here, baby. Yeah. Right here. Pow. Pow. All right. Yeah, so, but like, we had a little bit more closer that we have everybody across the board. Divorced, married, or single, anybody can find a piece of themselves in the show. That is Divorce Diaries. I am a parent, can be a neurotic, paranoid freak sometimes. And at the start of this, I've been saying how I did a walkover, hit my head on the floor last night. Iced it, felt fine, did hurt a little bit, but I was like, I'm still gonna have my wine and watch House of Villains. Shouldn't have done that because now I'm questioning if it's the wine or my head as to why I have a slight. Actually, I really don't have a headache anymore, but I do feel a little heady. So now I'm going down a rabbit hole of anxiety and paranoia. But I'm gonna get rid of it. We're gonna stay on track and remember that John has backyard cleanup duty. Jay, I don't think that's his responsibility, but if he wants to help, sure. No. I'm gonna clean it up and get a barbecue, get a grill, get a barbecue. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get a barbecue. Don't think that's me messing up my words, okay, people? Don't get me nervous. Oh my god. Too bad if I did have a concussion, it didn't take away my anxiety. That's what I would need it to do. See, people who are anxious think having a glass of wine is going to help them, and it never does. But I also really like wine and beer. Like, I like the taste of it. I like having it and watching my show or having it with food. But the thing is, I shouldn't have had it last night because now I'm spinning myself out of control. It looks like you got 2 eggs in your arms. Oh, yeah, right. They look like little eggs. They're not that big. That you hear the bones cracking. Look, I saw my physical therapist in the park yesterday when my daughter and I were running sprints. I don't think she I was like, "Hi, Kelly." She's like, "Oh, hi." I don't think she wanted to say hello to me. Probably because I stopped seeing her because of the fucking front desk receptionist. I was laughing. I was like, 2016. I was like, always find dimes. Yeah, I got to 100 likes. I'm not doing 100 jumping jacks today. We're gonna do 100 kicks, okay? Because of 4. Thank you for sending those. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch it out. What is this person doing? Where is that? I think he's spamming. Bye. I'm going to if something feels worse, but if not, I'm gonna just hang tight and lay low today. I think the wine did not help me. I think that's where I'm freaking out. I'm not hitting my head. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that's 30, so you have 40. We're doing 100 kicks instead of 100 jumping jacks today. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will help with my flexibility, believe it or not. A ceiling fan is nothing but a regular fan. Not scared of heights. Pew, pew, pew. Hi, Charlie. What is he sending? Is this just the same guy doing something different? Also, why are those looking? Yeah, like what is that like compared to the regular emojis?
So Divorce Diaries is going to be in Austin, Texas on April 26th. All right, it's 50 more. And I'm very excited because I haven't been to Texas in a while, and Austin is like the stand-up capital now. Although I still feel like New York is always going to be the capital and mecca of everything. Well, you aren't going too long, but I had time enough to clean the gutters, mow the grass, pressure, wash the driveway. Oh, I'm glad that you're listening while you're doing all those things. That's great. That's kind of my thought process between people is if you're entertained watching my live stream, I'm excited. If you can do other things around the house or around your workplace and be entertained and listening to my storyline, I'm very much excited about that. I love you guys. Thank you for always tuning in and supporting the show. And I appreciate you greatly. Tonight, the dojo, hopefully this anxiety will go away. I think that's been a thing for me too. It's just that like I only want to have wine on the weekends. But like I'll get home and I'm like, oh, just a glass, and I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna, and plus like when I go to Austin, I know my friend Natalie and we used to go out all the time together. It is a habit, and I'm trying to like reduce it. I used to. I don't like drink a whole bottle a night, but like having 2 glasses a night, not every night, but I want to reduce it because I feel like last night is a great example. I hit my head, have my wine. Now I'm freaking out. I have a concussion. I'm overthinking it. It's like, I mean, this is a conversation like women, especially I know because I have friends and we rely on that like comfort of lessening of anxiety. We'll have a glass of wine, relax, and it makes it worse. Good morning, Kendall. But thank you for everybody tuning in today. I really, 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 really want you to come to my show in Austin, and I want you to get your tickets if you haven't already. And also, I'm going to be performing in Columbus at Attic Comedy Club, also in Atlanta at Punch Line. I gotta reach out to him because he's doing some other divorce show right before mine, like a month before. And I don't know what's going on with that. No, it is what it is, but I found it interesting. Would my boyfriend rent me out? Depends how much. No, he wouldn't. Thanks for subscribing, Cranberry Crane. I appreciate you greatly. I love these 200 hours. Luis Hernandez Sosa Diaz. Well, welcome. Would my boyfriend rent me out? These are like some. Oh, did we talk about that yesterday? We did. We said let's not about renting me out, but about live streaming parts of the live Divorce Diaries. We're going to do that. Yeah. I love it. Will I sell my soul for fame? No, but I will sell some kidney. 1 or 2 kidney. No, I'm joking. Not my kidney. I can't sell both kidneys. I'd sell a kidney. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we're going to live stream the parts, the middle part of the show. So I'm going to have Natalie do that. Good morning, Daniel Williams. How are you? Trap God. I'd sell my eyebrows. Would that help? All right. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more. See you tomorrow. Mwah.